Sean Bradley, are our live streams better when we have just a microphone and audio, or also music and sound effects? So how do you add sound effects and music to your live streams? In this video, I'm gonna be walking you through step-by-step my microphone, my setup, and all the gear I use to have an awesome audio experience on every live stream. Coming up.
You gotta just press record.
Welcome back to the Think Media channel. My name is Sean Cannell, and I'm fired up for this video because I have been building out my dream setup, home office, desk setup for working from home, getting business done, creating content, and live streaming. And I wanna dive into that, but first, let's have a quick word from our sponsor in this video. This video is brought to you by StreamYard. StreamYard is how we live stream to all our channels, like this channel, Think Media, and the Think Media podcast, as well as our private Facebook groups. Whether it's having smooth transitions from your slides back to your face, or uploading videos to share on your stream, or even bringing on multiple guests for interviews, StreamYard makes live streaming easy. You can try StreamYard today by clicking the link in the description below. Okay, so let's talk about each piece of gear and why I chose it when building out the ultimate audio setup for live streaming. So first up is the main audio interface and essentially the mic input for this setup, and that is the Rodecaster Pro. Now, I love this device for a lot of reasons. One, it has everything I need to keep my audio simple and make my microphone sound great, and control some basic settings for EQ and optimizing the dynamic microphone that I use. And so it makes your voice sound amazing. Two, the sound effects and music are integrated right into the Rodecaster. I'll talk about that more in a second. But really, the third reason that I really like the Rodecaster is also just the look of it. You know, when I'm doing multi-angle camera switching, the Rode in the background of a YouTube video that I'm making or a live stream that I'm doing is just a super crispy looking device with the colors and the sound pads. So I think it really levels up your studio look and feel. Now, next up is the microphone. I use the Shure SM7B. It's a classic microphone used by a lot of top YouTube creators, live streamers, radio broadcasters. I use two Mogami cables because in the middle is a Cloudlifter, which is a device that a lot of people use with this mic because it needs a little extra juice to give you a rich sound. You can get away without using one, but it puts a little more of the heavy lifting on your audio interface, on the preamp of whatever you're plugging it into. So many people agree that it's best practice to use a Cloudlifter. By the way, if you want to check out a full checklist of all the various gear mentioned in this video, I'll post that in the description down below, and we'll also gather it all together in one link at kit.co. Now, for the sound effects, those are integrated directly into the Rodecaster. So again, think about how simple this is. Once you select your Rodecaster as your source, when you're in Zoom or StreamYard, now people are gonna be hearing your audio, your voice, but also they can hear the sound effects when you just hit one of those pads, and you can control the gain level, the audio level of the sound effects with a nice intuitive slider.
So I've got my Shure SM7B on this channel right here, and I can control my gain. I've got actually an iPad bringing in Stream Beats, which if you've never checked out Stream Beats, you have copyright-free music you can use, just streaming off Spotify. And I can bring that up on this slider right here. Ooh. Oh man, that's smooth. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do this. You could make a virtual mixer, a virtual camera, but I wanted everything to be tactile. So then I can also have my sound effect pads here.
You gotta just press record.
And there's your tagline for Think Media. If you're feeling sheesh about the setup, come on. No, we got it. Listen, so we got sound effects. There's 8 of those pads, and you can do 8 banks. So this gives you the opportunity to do up to 64 sound effects on there. And so pretty nice. And then on this computer channel here, if I bring somebody on StreamYard or Zoom, I can control their audio separate. So I also wanted to separate music versus guests on this channel versus sound effects on this channel. Sean, how much did the studio cost? A lot.
So I know that's kind of a lot, especially if you're new to live streaming and mixing together different audio sources, but honestly, it's actually a pretty simple setup once you have it set up. And because the Rodecaster is so intuitive, I'm really able to mix those 4 audio sources in a super cool way with this setup. But saying all that, we didn't even get to talk about my lighting or how I stream with multiple camera angles. So if you wanna see my breakdown and video about how I do that step by step, just click or tap the screen. If you got value out of this video, smash the like button. And if you actually wanna watch an entire studio tour where I cover all the different pieces, the sit stand desk, all the different details of this studio, you can click or tap the screen to watch that as well. And I'll see you in the next one.